Imagine waking up to find a machine doing your job. It sounds like science fiction, but this is our reality. While many view AI as a helpful tool, subtle signs reveal serious risks lurking beneath the surface. Our increasing reliance on synthetic workforces comes with consequences that often go unnoticed. Picture this: during a meeting, an AI assistant misreads crucial information. Silence fills the room, tension thickens, but no one addresses it. This is just a mistake, it's a glaring warning sign. AI systems dependent on flawed algorithms can lead to catastrophic decisions. For instance, imagine a hospital where an AI sorts patients using outdated data. Lives are at stake, yet everything seems fine. Beneath that calm exterior lies a ticking time bomb. Have you considered how biased data can produce biased outcomes? If an AI learns from flawed historical data, it perpetuates existing inequalities. Your company may appear innovative, but cracks are forming behind the scenes. You might notice coworkers feeling anxious and uncertain about their AI counterparts, sensing their own obsolescence. This anxiety is significant and cannot be ignored. The more we depend on these systems, the greater the risk to our mental health and workplace relationships. Tension is escalating. Communication falters, and decision-making hesitates. But what's the true cost? It's not just about productivity, it's about trust in our systems and in ourselves as human workers. The stakes are alarmingly high. So what can you do? Start questioning everything. When you see AI making decisions, ask who programmed it. What biases might be embedded in the code? It's time to reclaim your space in an increasingly synthetic world. The future isn't about machines replacing humans, it's about finding balance. As we integrate AI into our lives, we must remain vigilant. The hidden dangers are waiting for us to recognize them. Imagine walking into your office one day and finding a machine making decisions that used to require human judgment. It might sound unbelievable, but this is the reality we're facing, and it's more concerning than you think. As we increasingly rely on automated systems, a hidden danger lurks beneath the surface. Many don't realize that the algorithms designed to simplify our lives could lead us toward disaster. What if the next crucial decision impacting your job, community, or even yourself relies on flawed AI judgment? Picture an AI system deciding to cut costs by laying off workers based on data it understands, data you know is misleading. Suddenly, you're out of a job not due to your performance, but because an algorithm misread your value. It's unsettling, right? Yet, this is the reality many face daily. You might think, that won't happen to me, but have you considered how often we blindly trust these systems? From hiring processes to healthcare decisions, the stakes are incredibly high. Imagine an algorithm determining who gets hired or which medical treatment is best for you based on flawed information. It's like relying on a map that leads you off a cliff. Here's the kicker: many of these systems are built on outdated or biased data. They don't just reflect reality, they often distort it. If we're not careful, we could find ourselves in a world shaped by a synthetic workforce that doesn't truly understand us. Now let's take this further. Imagine a future where automated systems dictate your life, prioritizing efficiency over empathy. What happens when an algorithm makes a mistake, like misidentifying a security threat? The chaos that follows could directly impact you, yet the system would continue operating based on its data-driven decisions. So what's the solution? It's not about rejecting technology, it's about demanding accountability. We need to ensure these systems are transparent and that the data they use is accurate and unbiased. It's time to ask tough questions: who designs these algorithms, and how do they ensure fairness? As we navigate this complex relationship, the hidden dangers of relying on a synthetic workforce are real, and the time to act is now. Consider this: are we truly ready to hand our future over to flawed AI? We must engage in this conversation and advocate for a future where technology enhances our lives without overshadowing our humanity. If this resonates with you, please share your thoughts below. Your voice matters in shaping the future we're heading toward. What if the very technology designed to simplify our lives is quietly becoming our biggest threat? Imagine waking up one day to find that your job, daily routine, and personal choices are subtly influenced by a synthetic workforce that doesn't understand the complexities of being human. We're stepping into a world where our reliance on flawed AI algorithms is creeping into every part of our lives, often without us realizing it. Many of our daily decisions are already shaped by this unseen force, and it goes deeper than you might think. Picture this: you walk into a store, and the products on the shelves aren't just chosen for you, they're crafted to influence your choices. These algorithms analyze your behavior, predicting your needs before you're even aware of them. You might feel in control, but what if you're just a pawn in a game you can't see? Let's take a moment to reflect. Think about a friend who lost her job to an AI system that evaluated productivity scores. It seemed efficient, but it ignored personal circumstances like her mother's illness that required her to take time off. The AI didn't recognize her dedication, it only processed cold data. Now, consider how many businesses are adopting similar methods, prioritizing efficiency over human insight. This is just an isolated case, it's becoming the norm. Companies may be cutting costs now, but what happens when their decision-making turns into a numbers game devoid of genuine understanding? As we rely more on these algorithms, we risk creating a dependency that could backfire. What happens when an algorithm misreads data? An entire workforce could be reshaped based on flawed reasoning, impacting lives and livelihoods. It's a ticking time bomb, and the countdown has already begun. But here's something crucial to think about: as individuals, we hold power. We can start demanding better standards for the technology we use. Imagine a future where AI not only enhances our lives but also respects the nuances of human emotion and experience. So ask yourself, are you ready to confront the hidden dangers of this synthetic workforce? Change isn't just on the horizon, it's already here. Your choices matter. The next time you engage with technology, remember it's not just a tool, it's a partner. Choose wisely.